Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Minecraft. How am I going to do this? I got soul sand in underneath there. And break that, and that's going to break everything else in here, which is not very convenient for me. I'm going to break that there, and I'm going to break that there, and then I'm going to come in over this side. I'm going to break that one. I've got to be able to get in there, and I need to be able to put down a dropper rather than that one. I cannot have that one in there. That's the one that's causing the problem. So I'm going to need to remove that bit of soul sand, because otherwise this entire thing is not going to work properly. And then we go here and we place a dropper instead of the one that we had in there previously. And then I can go and put in the soul sand. And that's got my bubble elevator going back. And now I can put these back in place. So there's cleared out all of the water. That's very good. That's excellent. I'm going to block that up under there. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to break that one. And then I want the hopper chain coming into it like this. Because I've got a different circuit that I can use here that I didn't know about before, but I do know about now. So what you have is, it doesn't have to be out the back, it can actually be out the side. I need to stand up on the side right here like this, and I need to take a comparator, and I'll drop that one down there like that. I then want to have observers. We just need a couple of these. We want to put one observer facing, not like that. Actually, I need the observer facing this way anyway, so I need to just crouch down there and face the observer in like that. And you can see this is the vanilla tweak that has got the directional arrows on the observer along with these. It just makes life a little bit easier when you're, like, side on. You can see easily which direction it's actually looking, so on and so forth. So I need to put a block up on there. It's a temporary block. Then come down here and get an observer and put that one in that way. Is that the right way? Yes, that is the right way. Now, this should work. Yes. I think this is going to work. And one more thing that I need to do, and that is I want to drop into there, and I want to get a sticky... This has got to be a sticky piston. And I'll put that one in there, and then I want to put that sticky piston down there like that. So then if I put in the piece of stuff... That's it. That's the full circuit. There is nothing else to this circuit. It is really that simple. Now, we can do a test. I can chuck a piece of stone on there and there. And it's also a rapid firing one. You see how quickly that fires up through? Grab that. See? Absolutely beautiful. Now, if I look in there, I've got 6 eggs in there. And I mean, we can test this with a faster... Actually, we can't really test it with much more of a stack. What we could do is we could go in here and we could test it, except I don't want to risk wasting those. I've already thrown away all my stone, which I didn't really want to do, but never mind. So now I can just have my line of hoppers and connect them in like that. Every time something comes in, it will just fire this off randomly and actually fire that one as well. It might work better if this wasn't glass, if this was a stone block. Because glass has different properties as far as the observers are concerned. So that might be why it's sort of triggering twice sometimes here. If I was to do that a minute, and then make sure I go and get that comparator that has just gone floating away. Okay, that might be lost. It would help if I actually had the right block here ready. I chuck that one down in there like that, and I need to just go and put my comparator back down here. There we go, that's back in place. That seems to be working. I'll test it with some fish. Let's put some fish in here. I've got fish on me, see? Oh, you know what, we're just chucking some arrows. Okay, it's not behaving any differently to how it was just now. It's still spamming the button down there, but honestly, that doesn't matter. So I'm just going to do that. No, I'm not. I want to put the glass back. That's what I want to do. And then I'll come over here and... there. Okay, that'll do just fine. And we will dig our way out of here. We'll go up the top and we will check that. And we'll also go and pick up the bits that we've lost. And that bit is fixed. I need to also get some source of XP. Now, I got some XP, and trading is also giving us XP as well, which is really good. It's fantastic that we've got that, but it's not enough. So, I would like to... I mean, the cactus farm is producing some, but it's not producing enough, really. So, what I'd like to do is I'd like to expand the cactus farm. So, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to add another layer, maybe 2 layers, to the cactus farm. Now, I've done a little bit of testing myself, and I found that really the optimal cactus performance is I need to put another, like, I was thinking maybe I could just suspend more cactus up above, but you get too many catching on the fence posts, and so you'll start losing quite a bit. So I think it would work better if I just add in another floor and then sort of do that. So the cactus will get washed out over to the side and down into the trench that we've got out over there. We'll just kind of have it as a continual waterfall or something like that. I don't quite know yet. But in order to fuel that, I need a lot more than I've got in there. So we're going to go out that way, outside of the spawn chunks, and we're going to build ourselves a nice big bamboo farm over there so that we can switch it on every now and then when we're there and harvest a massive quantity of the stuff, and that will come back and go into storage, and then it can be used to fuel the furnace. And also, I want to build a furnace array down there. I'm not quite sure when we get to that one. We've got some furnaces down the bottom, and hopefully those will work all right. So the last thing that we need to do on here is just go up into this bit. See, we've got chickens up there, and I need to get rid of those chickens up there. So in order to do that, we're going to go around the side over here, and we're going to dig our way up. So we're going to go up that way, up that way, and then we're going to go in here. That's where I want to go in. Right, there's a chicken there. So let's go up a little bit higher and see where these chickens are. Right. This is the problem. This is where we're getting the problem. There's this lot in here, and I don't want these in here. I don't want all of these entities in here. They are causing issues. This is what we need to get rid of. And there they are. I'll break that lot there. Okay, do you see that bounce me back? It's insane. That is why I've been having so much trouble with lag on this server lately. Because of all that lot in there. We've been having me and Sen have been having an awful lot of trouble with lag around here. And that has probably got a lot to do with it. So we've cured that little bit. So we'll just go and fill in the stone now. I'll climb up out of here and we can fill this back in. We can... Actually, let's just go up here. There we go. That was an insane number of chickens. Just stuck there. Not really doing anything useful or helpful to man nor beast. What on earth was going on there? Let's just remove a few of these bits of stone here, and if I put a couple of them in there, that should stop anything from spawning. If I break that one off, and I pop that one up... Oh, I've got loads of... I didn't think I had very many torches, that's why I was sort of being careful. I need to... And yes, I know there are many of you who say that I do too much with the torches, but we have found that it is necessary. Now, how are we doing this time? What have we got? So we know that we've unloaded several things out, but we've also got a whole load of drops now that are sat in that bit. So what we want to do next is we actually want to trigger and then untrigger this bit in here. So we'll break a line like that, Then we will put it back again. And what that's done is it's removed the block at the top. And this allowed everything to come into here. And the chickens are all going to drop down there. It is going to slow everything down a little bit. Honestly, I don't really mind. Now, I want to do that again so that everything on top of that block will also go and break. So we'll just do that. Let that drop. And then that will trigger it again, and everything is now dropped down onto the hoppers. So we've got more chickens in there that will become adults later. The water stream has stopped at the top, and everything in here should have gone on down through to the bottom. We'll have had some extra drops, and we'll have gotten some stuff in our temporary chest as well. So we've got these in here. Now, I've also got 2 chickens up there that are a little bit of a nuisance, but I don't think there's a lot I can do about them. I mean, I could break the glass on the side here, maybe. I think I can get them out. See if we can do that, because I don't want them there either. Right, you can go. Yeah, and you can go as well. So there's a few of them we've gotten rid of. We go in here. That chicken in there is a lost cause. That is just a lost cause. We're not getting that back. So we'll put the smooth stone back in there, and we will put the glass back in there, because now everything we've got has silk touch. It makes life a lot easier. So those drops there, they will also go. I have a chicken up here. He is not going to make it. Right, eventually we will get rid of this chicken farm here, and we'll go and put it somewhere out of the spawn chunk, so we stop getting lag on the like that. And the other animals that we've got, they do contribute to lag. Right, feathers in there. We've got a whole stack of raw chicken in here, which is just ridiculous. And we got the eggs in there that we're not using, and then we've got that, and it appears that the comparators have vanished and will never be seen again. There's only 2 comparators. I know I do. I need more comparators. I do need them to come. I need them. I need them back. Apparently, I'm never getting those again. So that is a brief update of what is happening around here. We will be back very shortly, and there will be some additional changes. Mostly, what we're going to be working on is me getting armor, Sen getting armor and tools. We want armor and tools. We want all of the good enchantments on it. And quite frankly, that's kind of boring. So we're doing that behind the scenes. And I'll sort of add in some extra bits. But, I mean, it's the sheep thing, really. I'd like to expand the sheep a bit more. But before I go and do that, I'm going to actually do that on I'll do a video of that. We will do it together, but I want Sen to join in. So she's been breeding a few of these sheep here. And what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to just dig out a few of the potatoes and bring this down this side. We'll have a pen of sheep down that side. And there'll be just enough room for 2 lines of cells in the middle as well. And then we can fill up all the droppers. We'll do it. It's just going to be filled up manually because this is temporary. We're going to have a big wool farm, but it's not going to be here. We don't want to leave it here. We want to put it somewhere away from here so that it doesn't cause a massive amount of lag for us, which is, yeah, a big focus on a lot of stuff that we do, is trying to reduce the lags. Let me go and grab all of the wool that I can get out of here. Okay, we've got every single little bit in there. Somewhere around here, I can hear zombies. Lots of zombies. So, we're just going to dig down a minute. There's a hole under here. We've been slowly working through all of the... Well, I say we. That's kind of more like the royal we. Sen, haven't you, Sen?
Yep.
Yeah, Sen has been doing a lot of exploring and trying to find every type of beastie and monster and everything in cave that exists in our map. I've got no torches.
Where are you? I've got lots.
Okay, you know the road, the kind of the sample roads that we made, the other side of the sugarcane?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm there. I might want to sleep first.
Hey, me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it on the way.
So, I think he's that way. I have mob sounds turned up really loud. For this reason exactly, because then I can easily locate. But it's actually trying to pinpoint where they are once I've heard them. It's a little bit more tricky. So we have plans today. I did go over some plans. And the previously. I've got also long-term plans. There is a set of mods that I'd like to get. One mod in particular allows me to turn the game brightness up brighter than it is now, which will allow you all to see what's going on in caves in the darkness a lot more. And also... here we go. Right, I have found the cave. Oh, wow! There's no wonder.
How many are there?
Eh?
How many were there?
There were 4 of them in this little tiny spot right here, which does indicate that we have covered up just about everything now. Let's just fill it all in. Have I got enough stone? I think I have, actually.
I've got some cobblestone.
So, yeah, that's one of the things that I want to do. One of the changes I want to make is I want to get a mod that will do that. There's actually a mod that I want to get that has got like a whole load of little extra tweaks and stuff that will help. One of the things that it will do, apart from changing the gamma in... Hey, wait!
What?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm in here, you know.
Oh, I know.
Gee, thanks. You're so lovely. You really are. You're just all heart, you are.
I know.
Right, anyway.
Right. I'll go back over to the villagers.
Okay. The gamma, I can have that changed, so it basically just makes everything a lot brighter, which will hopefully make things a lot easier for everybody to see. It also has an option to change how things look in the nether. It basically removes the nether fog, which I feel would be pretty good. There's other options as well, which can help with just improving your viewing experience and also my gameplay experience. So there's a series of mods that I'm looking at. Unfortunately, they're not yet ready for 1.17, so I'm going to have to wait a little bit before I can get my grubby little paws onto them, but I am hoping to do so at some point. Now, if I go there with that dirt a second... There we go. Hang on a second, I just got to prepare the slot. We've got our shepherds over here. We're doing well. Most of them can take red dye now. There's a couple that only take yellow dye. I do still have the whole issue with the Z fighting going on. The creator of the recording software that we use, D3D, he is aware of this issue and is currently working on it. Okay, Sen, you can send when you're ready. And we've got other things here. I'm going to show you this in a second. Sen is just over at the village breeder and is sending over another shepherd because the ones I had here were removed because they weren't all that useful. And when we build a new thing for shepherds, we're going to build in a whole recycling switch, which will be very, very useful. So shepherd drops in there just like that. And then I come down around here like this. I remove the minecart like that. I then just go in front of him. I don't need to do anything other than that. And I place this one down. He turns into a shepherd. I have a look at his first trade. That's brown wool. That's a bit unfortunate because we don't have much brown wool. Although we can make brown wool. That's why we've got that. Oh, I've got 1 stack. I don't think that's going to be enough. One stack is not quite enough. And you can see we've got a lot of stuff going on here. We've got brown dye right there, and I should have some white wool over here. So if I just take a stack of that, and we've got some other dyes over here. We've got a chest over here that's got rails and other bits that we've been using for moving stuff around in here. I need to keep that.
Are you going to want another one?
Possibly. I'm just going to do a couple of trades a minute so that we can see what's going on. and then I'll see if I actually need to need any more. So I might need some more. I don't know yet. Let me just put that back out of there. Okay, so if I take the brown wool option right there, I'm going to take a full stack of that one in there like that. And I don't need to do anything else at the moment. We will come back over here, and then we go to you, and we trade. First up, a stack like that, and then I do it again. I go 1, 2. So you do 5 trades to get them over the first bit. You can see I got 66 levels at the moment because I've been doing a lot of trading. And we don't have anything useful on the second tier. I never expect anything useful on the second tier. Now, in order to speed this up, I spend emeralds now. So I'm buying some red carpet, just like that. And that will level him up through to the next level. And you can see his belt buckle has just changed to gold. We go in here. This one is offering light grey dye and orange dye. He will buy both of them. Now, that's all right. Ideally, we want red right there. Because these require ink sacks and bone meal. Orange is either orange flowers or red and yellow mixed together, both of which are a bit expensive. So we'll go back here to the red carpets. We'll max that one out. And then we will go here. I'm not going to buy shears, even though we do want several of them, because they take up too much space in the inventory. And then I will just follow this one through here until it maxes out the journeyman level for the shepherd. I'll gather up the XP, and then we'll have a look in here. And we're disappointed. We have a brown and a grey banner. We do not have anything useful. Now, there's one other down here that I was looking at, and that is this dude right here. He's got a yellow dye option at the moment, but so does that guy there. Not very helpful, really. I'd like that to level up a bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some dark blue wool, or some standard blue wool, and I'm going to do that until he goes all the way up through Journeyman. 16 pieces of wool, just like that. And then I have another look, and this one is offering purple dye, but not green. We need green to come up there, and red to come up there, ideally. So he's no good. So what we're going to do is I'm going to mark him for death. And this dude down here is also going to be marked for death. And then what I've been doing at the moment is I just dig a little tunnel underneath, and I drop them into a hole, and then that's it. And this guy over here who's yellow dye, probably, actually, I want to get rid of him as well, I think. It's not worth making yellow dye, trying to get the flowers and stuff at the moment, so I'll mark him. This is what I've been working on. I've been doing this a lot, backwards and forwards, in order to get emeralds and XP in order to be able to buy these. That is the mending books that we need in order to make me and Sinleia a full set. I've got a diamond chest plate and a diamond helmet there with most of what I need on it. I just got a couple of extra enchantments to add to those. I've got a sword with everything I want, a diamond axe with everything, and a pickaxe with everything I want. I don't have a shovel, and I need these two, and Sen needs a full set. So we've got a few extra bits in here that I've been doing some trading with. I've got a couple of extra books in there, and I'm working on the unbreaking books. This is what I'm doing behind the scenes, and this is what I'm going to be doing for a little while. There's another thing that we've been doing over here. And we've got one trader that does brown dye, and it's actually worth keeping the brown dye trades because they, well, you don't actually have very many of those come up. It's easy to get it's easy to get the brown dye. So if I just remove that wool there, I've also got the carpet there that I just got. I'll put that in there. See, we're getting all these different colored carpets. That's from the different trading I've been doing. 2 stacks of emeralds at the moment. And you'll see here. Oh, Sen.
Yeah.
We won't. Where are you at the moment?
Just the other side of the villages.
Would you be able to go to the iron farm and bring back a whole load of red dye, please?
No.
Thank you very much. You're very helpful.
Okay.
So because we got this guy with brown dye in here, and I'm kind of hoping, I haven't seen any others. I've got 2 now with green dye, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and, well, we got 4 with red dye, and 2 with green dye, and then we got this dude over here who has brown dye, and brown dye is so easy. So all we've done is we've built a wall right here, and you stand on the side. We've got fortune on our axes. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go with silk touch on the pickaxe and the shovel. We're going to go fortune on the axes. If we want to do some building with giant mushroom blocks, we will get a silk touch axe to do that. But other than that, we don't really need silk touch on an axe, so we'll stick with fortune. So all I need to do is I walk sideways along the wall like this. And I'll do this.
These chests are full.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, what? With iron?
Yeah. There's 1, 2, 3, 5 stacks of poppies, and it's just completely full.
Right.
Of
I'll
iron.
tell you what. I'll come over there because I haven't actually done any of that on video. I don't think so. We'll come over and we'll have a look at like the sheer massive quantity, and so just so that everybody can
I
have a
didn't
look.
realise you had chests of dye already made up.
Yeah, there are 3 chests. Well, I think there's 2 chests now because I've used up quite a bit of it. Grab all of this brown over here. I'm just going to sleep the night because Sen's done it already. And if I do it as well, that means we won't be getting any phantoms attacking us at the moment. There we go. And I'll go and grab up the rest of these like this. And so the first thing that I do, once we've done that, we've harvested them all, is we go and take this. Now, I've got this wall 6 high, which is as high as I can reach. So it's a little bit awkward for reaching that top one up there. But it can be done. If you get in close enough and angle it right. There we go, like that. And then the rest of the wall is actually really easy to go and replant. We just do it like this. There, and with the fortune axe, we get a nice surplus of cocoa beans. So I'll have a look in a second at what we've got. You can see some of the branches down here, the logs down here are facing a different direction. It's because every now and then when harvesting, I accidentally knock out a jungle log because the axe I've got has got efficiency 5 on it, and so it does take them out pretty quickly. So we'll run up through there like that. And then get another stack. So I use up 3 and a bit stacks to replant the cocoa beans on the wall, but it's totally worth it. I'm generating quite a few emeralds just from doing the trades with this here. I do wonder if it would actually be faster to replant if I had a rail track and a minecart. If I hopped in the minecart and just went round holding the mouse button pointing in the same place all the time. But I mean, to be honest, I don't think it would be. And there, right, we're done on that one. So I'm just gonna run over to this wall as well, and we'll grab that one, and then we can replant that one. This one, I'm only doing the front of the wall. I'm not actually doing any of the sides. So I've only got one side of this one. This was the first wall, and then I decided
You should
up
let
my
me
game
do
a
the
bit.
replanting.
Okay, you do the replanting.
Chuck me some seeds.
Hang on a minute. There, you have that stack there. I think 1 stack is enough on this one, isn't it? 6 by...
I think so.
2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Yeah, I think that's enough. So, that leaves us with all of these beans, and you can turn those straight in. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.